No, we did not do 7. I'm sorry. Number 7, we believe God promised a new covenant, not a renewed covenant, that would replace the old one. I will make a new covenant with the people of Israel and with the people of Judah. It will not be like the covenant I made with their ancestors when I took them by the hand to lead them out of Egypt, because they broke my covenant. And by calling this covenant new, he has made the first one obsolete. We believe that even prophet Ezekiel's temple prophesies and the end of the Sinai covenant, as his description of a future temple contradicts the temple of the Torah. I mean, there's just so much wrong with this. First of all, he quotes Hebrews 8:13, but leaves the term covenant in, right?
Yeah, covenant's not there. I mean, we talked about this a couple weeks ago, but
right. So covenant's not there. And not only that, but the exegesis here is just really poor. What's the point of the new covenant? And we've talked about this a lot too. And so, I mean, I'm sorry to our regular listeners. We have a good showing. I can't believe, man, maybe we should change our time to Thursday. We have, what's the difference between the new covenant and the old covenant? The Torah, which is given at Sinai, is still the central part of it. I will put my Torah on their heart. The difference is that in Deuteronomy, he says, put my Torah on your heart. And they break it. And with the new covenant, God puts it on our heart and we keep it. The Torah is still the central aspect of the new covenant. It doesn't change. Right. And this person obviously doesn't read Greek.
This goes back to, in a way, this comes full circle back to Dr. Beale's book, We Become What We Worship. Why? Here's why. Because, Caleb, just as you just point out, the Shema, the greatest commandment in the Torah, which is in Deuteronomy, and this one that is like it is in Leviticus. So if those are done away, then I'm not sure how anything would work. But Shema Yisrael, hear, O Israel. Right? And then it goes on and it says, right, and these words, V'hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavcha. And these words that I command you today shall be on your heart. Right? Okay, so hear, listen, right? And they will be on your heart. Well, what happens? Israel becomes, they don't listen. The whole story of the Tanakh is like everything falling apart because the vast majority of God's people are basically idolaters. They're becoming deaf. Why are they becoming deaf? Because they're being like the dumb idols that they make. And so the new covenant is like, it's God still like there. He's got his Torah, his will. And so he's like, I'm going to take out the heart of stone, that idolatrous stone that can't see or hear, and I'm going to give them a heart of flesh, a heart of a human, a real human, real humanity, as in the image that I created. I'm going to give them my spirit, and they're going to walk in my ways. And that's how it's written in Ezekiel. I will give them a new spirit. Here it says, I will put my Torah in their hearts. I will write it on their hearts. So this group wants to say, oh, it's not the same Torah. It's a different Torah. It's a different Torah. God changed things. But our view is that no, what's changed is us. We're what's changed. Right. We're what's changed. Why? Because if you're in Messiah Yeshua, that means when he died for you, you died with him. Your old man died. And the sin and the wages of that sin were paid. And by his grace, he has shared his ruach with you, like Paul says in Galatians, that he has God has sent the spirit of his son in your hearts, whereby you cry, Abba, Father. Until you have the spirit of Messiah in your heart, you could say Abba, Father all you want, but it's not the cry of a new heart, of the new creation heart.
Don't miss any clips from Messiah Matters by clicking the subscribe button. Also, give this video a thumbs up and share it so other people can see it too.